Hey, what's up everybody? This is Like It's 1985, and this is a unboxing video of the Master Grade Sengoku Astray Gundam. And this is based on the Master Grade Red Frame, but it has a significant amount of retooling, as we'll see. But let's start off with looking at the front, or top, if you will, of the box. And as usual, Bandai has some fantastic artwork here. You can see just very, very cool looking artwork there. It's a different design because the actual scene is sort of in landscape format as opposed to portrait, and you can see here that the text here is in the portrait orientation, so a little bit of different design for the box on the top. So looking at one of the sides here, we can take a close look at the finished model once it gets all built, front and back there. Looks like there is a pilot figure included, and apparently another figure there that's to scale that's included with this model kit. Nice pose there. This is the look at the, I guess you call it the backpack. No, actually, this is actually the shield, or the backpack, as it were, depending on where it's at actually. So you can store it in the back apparently, and also use it as a shield, as you can see there. So that is interesting. It looks like you can actually use that on another Gundam. Looking at the other side here, it shows you it does come with the shield, I guess you call it, and the two nice blades there, which is really nice. They call them samurai swords. And this was 5,000 yen, so it was around, once it got shipped to me from Hobby Link Japan, it was around $60. So let's go ahead and crack open the box and take a look at the bags inside, and then I'll show you the individual plates. So here we go. First bag of runners here. And again, I'll show you this in more detail in a few seconds here. Just going to show you what you get right out of the box. And apparently, because it does use the base red frame Astray, or Astray red frame, it does share a lot of the actual parts that you build with the original Master Grade kit. And here is the nice chrome samurai swords. Lots of red, lots of white. Got some red polycaps there. Stickers or decals, and some gold bits, and finally the actual manual. So let me go ahead and I'll be right back, and I'll show you the actual plates in detail and then go over the actual instruction manual. Let's start off with the A1 and A2 plate. As you can see, they're actually both combined onto one actual runner. So we got the black parts up here and some red down here, and a lot of this stuff will look familiar if you put together the red frame before, the Master Grade. This is A4. Moving on to the B runner. See right here. The C1 runner, and the same exact runner again. Next we'll move on to the D runner. And then we have two exact copies of the E1 runner. So these are both the same. So I'll just show you the one here. Looks like different parts for the inner frame, accent parts and other things like that. So pretty cool. And moving on to the F runner. Followed by the G runner. Here is the H runner. And the J runner. Okay. Then we have duplicates. This is the O runner. Looks like parts of the feet and parts for the samurai sword sheath. Got the P plate here. Got the bling bling with the R runner. Of course, this is the samurai sword. And looks like it won't be too bad as far as nub marks. There's going to be one here, here, and here. Hopefully that won't be too prominent because I don't actually have a silver metallic marker to cover that up. Here's the S runner. And the U1 runner. And the U2 runner. This is the V1 runner. And the V2. W1. And W2. X1. And finally, for the last runner, X2. Got the polycaps in red, stickers and decals. And finally, let's take a look at the manual. Okay. So again, nice artwork there, really fantastic. And let's crack open the manual here. Part list. And then it begins with the body unit. So start with the torso, go on to the head unit, then the arms, and you get the central color section of these manuals here. Some nice artwork. Color, our painting guide. These are always the favorite part of the manual, is the center sections where they have the color and shows the actual completed model and all the cool poses. So moving on with the parts assembly: left shoulder, upper body. So we got that leg unit. The part I hate most about assembling any Gundam is usually the head, the arms, and the hands. They're the most tedious parts, I find. just due to the small parts and the fact they're kind of the most boring parts to assemble, in my opinion. Once I get to the torso and the legs, that's when I really feel like I'm having some fun here. So, going on, final assembly, everything gets put together, and finally you get to the construction of the shield slash backpack, the swords, and where to put the marking seals. And a nice picture on the back of the completed model kit.